Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where my goal is to level up your League of Legends game. Building a solid champion pool is one of the most critical steps to climb the rank ladder, but it's also where tons of players fail. You have probably heard the classic advice: pick 2 to 4 champions for your role, make sure they are diverse, like an assassin, a tank, a mage and a fighter, and have at least one that's blind pickable. Sounds like a foolproof plan, right? Well, not so fast. There are some serious mistakes that can stop your progress and keep you stuck in hero hell. Today we are diving deep into the top 7 mistakes players make when crafting their champion pool, with a special focus on why trying to cover every class can sabotage your climb. I'm Forrest, the jungle main in League, as many of you already know, and my goal is to help you climb and achieve your dream rank as fast as possible. Most people are stuck in gold or below for years, or they never reach their full potential. But I want you to be different, to not get stopped by the griefers in your journey and achieve the rank you truly deserve. If you found my content helpful, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to like the video and leave a comment as well. Join the Discord server since you can get free coaching, so you have nothing to lose. But now let's talk about the mistakes. The first mistake is spreading yourself too thin by trying to master champions from wildly different classes. Imagine you are a jungler picking Kha'Zix for assassin vibes, Amumu for tank utility, Talia for mage control, and Jarvan to main a fighter as well. On paper, this looks like a versatile pool that can handle any situation. But in practice, it's a nightmare. Each class demands a completely different mindset and skill set. Assassins like Kha'Zix require razor-sharp precision, map awareness, mobile time ganks, and perfect burst timing to delete squishies. Tanks like Amumu need you to master positioning, crowd control, chains, and soaking damage without overcommitting. Mages like Talia though rely on good positioning, poke, and landing complex ability combos, while fighters like Jarvan balance sustained damage with durability in extended trades. Trying to juggle all these playstyles splits your focus and practice time, making you a jack of all trades but a master of none. Instead, stick to 2 to 3 champs with overlapping playstyles, like 2 assassins and a mage, to build deeper mastery and stay consistent in ranked. Next up, ignoring your personal playstyle is a massive misstep. Let's say you are all about high-skill flashy outplays with assassins like Kha'Zix or Zed. You thrive on dodging skill shots, landing combos, and making highlight reel plays. But then you read online that you need a tank in your pool, so you pick up Sejuani. Suddenly you are stuck playing a slow, clunky champ that feels like driving a tractor instead of a sport car. All fat, your damage feels lackluster, and you are just not having fun. That's because your pool should reflect you. Aggressive players might gravitate towards assassins or fighters who reward both plays, while patient strategic players might prefer mages or tanks for calculated control. Forcing yourself to play a class you don't vibe with just to check a diversity box leads to frustration, inconsistent performance, and a lower win rate. Stay to your strengths and you will enjoy the game more while climbing faster. The third mistake is obsessing over counter picks, by picking champs from every class to cover every possible matchup. You might think I will take Rammus for AD heavy teams, Zyra for squishy mages, Naafiri for immobile carries, or Volibear for bruiser matchup. Sounds smart, but it's overcomplicating things. Counter picks matter, but they are not the most important. Mastering a champion's mechanic, matchups, and macro play outweighs picking a theoretical counter you are not skilled with. For example, if you are a Grace main like I am, you are better off playing him into a tough matchup like Kindred and using your experience to outplay than switching to an assassin like Kha'Zix you have only played a handful of times. Learning how to navigate bad matchups through jungle tracking, smart plays, or playing for power spikes makes you a better player than relying on diverse pool to counterpick every enemy. Focus on versatility within your main champs, not a new class for every scenario. Fourth mistake is underestimating the learning curve of different classes is a silent killer. Each champion, especially across classes, has a steep learning curve. Take a jungle pool of Zed, Fiddlesticks, Jarvan, and Viego. Zed demands mastery of shadow combos, energy management, and split-second assassination windows. Fiddlesticks requires patience, predicting enemy location, and ultimate timing. Jarvan needs you to know when to engage, peel, or soak damage while landing skill shots. Viego is all about positioning, knowing when to engage, when to be patient, and when to actually commit to get that form and ult reset. Proper target selection is a must. Each of these takes thousands if not hundreds of games to master. not just mechanically but in terms of matchups, power spikes, and macro decisions. When you split your practice across 4 different classes, you're slowing your progress on all of them. A smaller pool, say 2 assassins like Zed and Talon plus a mage like Talia, lets you hone your skills faster, making you a more reliable player in high stakes ranked games. Fifth mistake is neglecting blind pickable champs is a draft disaster waiting to happen. If your pool is stacked with niche or easy counter champs like only assassins such as Evelynn or Kha'Zix, you are in trouble when you have to pick first in draft. Assassins often struggle against tanky or CC heavy comps, leaving you vulnerable if the enemy locks in a counter. Blind pickable champs like Jarvan or Nocturne or Versatile can handle most matchups without getting hard countered. They give you a safe fallback when you can see the enemy team picks. A pool full of diverse classes might seem flexible, but if none are blind pickable, you are rolling the dice every game. Prioritize at least one champ that's safe to lock in early and you will avoid getting stuck in unwinnable matchups. Sixth mistake is ignoring team synergy, which can tank your games even with a diverse pool. You might think having an assassin, tank, mage and fighter gives you an answer for every situation, but if your pick don't fit your team needs, you are hurting your chances. For example, if your team lacks a frontline and you lock in an assassin like Talon, you are leaving your carries exposed with no engage or peel. Or if your team needs AP and you pick an AD fighter like Xin Zhao instead of a mage like Lydia, you will struggle to hold objectives. A pool that's too spread across classes can leave you without champs that synergize with common team comps. Instead, include at least one champ that fills key role, like Lydia, who can be tanky and can be the main engage for your team while also providing AP damage in case your team is heavy AD. Finally, chasing meta champs over ones you enjoy is a recipe for burnout. Every patch the meta shifts and champs like Jarvan, Viego or whoever stopping the tier list look tempting. But if those champs don't click with your playstyle, you will struggle to perform even if they are broken. For example, picking up a complex assassin like Nafiri because she is meta sounds great until you realize her combos and macro demands don't suit you. Meanwhile, a comfort pick like Bel'Veth, even if she is not S tier, can carry games because you know her inside out. Playing champs you love keeps you motivated, improves your consistency, and makes grinding ranked fun. Don't let meta trends dictate your pool. Build it around your passion. There you have it, summoners, the top 7 mistakes when building your champion pool. To climb, focus on 2-3 champs that match your playstyle, include a blind pickle option and fit your team needs. Don't fall into the trap of covering every class. Even most of the pro players are favoring one class over the other. If you are looking to one trick, that is totally fine too. I'm a one trick myself who doesn't care about always having a champion who is perfect for my team comp, because I'm not comfortable playing too many champions anyway. I'm comfortable first picking my champ, potentially blind picking it as well because I already learned my limits and I'm familiar with most matchups. But to dive more in depth into this topic, you can find on my channel videos about whether you should one trick because it's not for everyone. Plus, you will find videos about how to find your main champion and how to make your champion pool as well. What champs are in your pool? Are you guilty of any of these mistakes? Drop a comment below and let me know. If this guide helped you rethink your approach, smash that like button, subscribe for more league tips and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching and I will catch you on the Rift.